No, this was something new. And actually, I still get excessively teased for being in this industry because I was very, very much anti-marijuana. I figured if it was illegal, the government made it illegal for a reason. Uh, Mr. T told me to say no to drugs and Nancy Reagan, and I really, really listened. And I was very much opposed to it. In fact, when I was going through this insomnia and people were just watching me suffer, I had a lot of people suggest going to cannabis, and I just resisted it so much for that reason. So the fact that I'm so far over on the other side now really, I think, is a testament to a lot of people, especially people who know me, of how really helpful it can be.
And when before you actually took people's advice, I'm sure you tried some other things. What were the other things that you tried? Did you go to a doctor and get some sleep medication, or what did you do?
Yeah. So it had been a couple of months and I was really, really circling the drain. I had really tried everything that I consider kind of socially acceptable / over the counter, your Tylenol PM, wine, alcohol, trying to change how I was eating around sleep, the whole thing. My next step was really to take that, that big step, which I was trying to avoid, going to the doctor, feeling like I'm complaining, asking for some help sleeping, and getting sleep medication. It just happens to be, I had a colleague at the same time that was taking a prescription sleep medication, and we would get these bizarre rambling emails from them at night. It almost became like a joke. And I just kept thinking to myself, like, what is that doing to your brain? And it made me so, so nervous that was a step I was not willing to take. So I really let myself get really low by the time, if I was such a staunch believer saying no to drugs and I was willing to try marijuana before I was willing to jump to prescription, I think that probably says something too. But fortunately, because the cannabis works so well, I didn't have to.
Right, and let's talk about that first experience. I mean, of course back then, was it legal or was it not legal?